Temple TUFF, Behind the Scenes with Temple Football, is presented by the Philadelphia Federal Credit Union, the official credit union of Temple University.
How long does it take to rewrite history?
It's the Temple Owls against the Cowboys from the University of Wyoming.
A history that has seen its times of hardships and times of triumph.
Looks to throw long, and he's got a receiver!
A history rich in resolve and tradition.
He throws, and it is picked up!
A history 32 years in the making.
The 2011 Gildan New Mexico Bowl is in the books.
A single victory can define an era for a program. A Gildan New Mexico Bowl win over Wyoming is just the first step toward writing new pages in the history books. But as we dawn on new days of Temple football, let's remember that this isn't about history.
Let's go, baby!
Let's go, D!
Run through the tackle! We're Philadelphia's team! Oh, yeah!
Today's the day the journey begins. For the players, move-in day is about more than transitioning into life on campus. It's the official beginning of a month-long commitment to work harder and better than the competition. (2012) begins year 2 of the Steve Addazio era of Temple football. After a successful 9-4 season last year and the team's convincing Gildan New Mexico Bowl victory, Addazio returns his hard-nosed, tough coaching style to 10th and Diamond. Addazio begins his sophomore head coaching campaign surrounded by some fresh faces. The offseason saw several departures from the 2011 coaching staff. Gone to elite college programs are Scott Loeffler and Zach Smith, and to the NFL, Matt Rule.
Well, I mean, I think anytime you hire good assistants, you're going to lose them, and when you don't lose them, that's because they don't have as much value. So, I'm glad to hire quality people. I love the fact that they have opportunities to move. If they can better their situation, I'm always for that. I think Temple offers a lot. Obviously, with the addition of our building, the addition of our conference, people want to coach here. People want to live in Philadelphia. People want to be in the Northeast. It's a very attractive place, and people see this as a program on the rise.
New to the staff are associate head coach and quarterbacks coach Kevin Rogers.
Guys, I'm telling you now, you got to put it on the money now. You got to put it on the money.
New offensive coordinator and wide receivers coach Ryan Day.
Top of the route, squeeze! Squeeze your number to your thigh, accelerate your hands. Set, good.
And new tight ends coach Frank Leonard.
Hey,
This is major. When you're backed up and the crowd's yelling, man, this is where focus and demeanor all comes into play, okay?
The assistants have bought into Addazio's philosophies and are perfect complements to his brand of coaching.
Well, obviously, Coach Day was a graduate assistant with me when I was at Florida. I got to know Ryan. I really respected him as a coach and as a person. And I knew I wanted a strong recruiter in the Northeast. He had been at Temple before. He understood Temple. And he believed in where we were headed. So it was a perfect fit from a football coaching standpoint, from a personality standpoint, from a family standpoint, and from an alignment offensively standpoint. So all those things together were a tremendous fit.
Hey, timeout. When we are going to the left, I want you to count 4 steps before you start to pivot. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means you're going to be pivoting off your right foot. You understand? Use the ball like a weight, just like we do in our drills, and get your hips around to make the throw.
Then I had a chance to hire Kevin Rogers, who started me in the business, who groomed me in this business, who I knew for years, like a brother. And I had a tremendous amount of respect for him. He's probably one of the very finest quarterback coaches in America. I've talked to Frank at least once a week for the last 20 years. So we're very close. He has great passion for the game. Like Kevin, he was in the NFL, which I think is always, when you have a chance to bring guys back in from the NFL and you're recruiting, that helps you. He's a passion for the game. He coaches really hard. He brings an energy to the practice.
For most teams in the country, training camp begins the same way, with the same expectations. But not for these Owls. Something's bigger about this one. Temple has rejoined the Big East after playing 5 years in the Mid-America Conference. Becoming a BCS school cements Temple's position as a major college football program. But with a bigger conference comes a bigger challenge, a challenge the Owls are ready to face.
I mean, it feels terrific to be in the conference. Obviously that Temple, the university, Philadelphia, our football program, we've been working real hard. A lot of people, past coaches, administrators, current coaches, pushing Temple to get back to a point where we could be back in a major conference. It's great branding for our university being in the Big East. It's a great opportunity for our football program. We're bringing BCS caliber teams into the link week in and week out. And just terrific for the city, for the university.
You better make a decision as a football team today. People are going to be flying around, making hits, blocking people, competing against each other, and having a great day. That's what it is. It's all a mindset. It's called leadership by the older players and a mindset and the understanding that these are pivotal days that we have to have.
Angela believed that with a little help, she could make her flower store succeed, even in a tough economy. We never doubted her for a minute. In good times and bad, count on Philadelphia Federal Credit Union. We're better, honest.
I'm head football coach Steve Addazio of the Temple University Owls. We're going to provide you with an exciting brand of football that you can be proud of. Temple football is affordable for the entire family, and games are at the finest stadium in the country. Check us out this season as we enter the Big East Conference. Come on, Philadelphia. This is your team.
Don't miss the Temple Owls battle Villanova in the Mayor's Cup game, sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts on Friday, August 31st, 7 p.m. at Lincoln Financial Field. Visit Ticketmaster.com today.
With Edgar's adjustable rate mortgage on the rise, he believed that finding the right lender could help him save extra money and provide for his family. We believed in Edgar. Philadelphia Federal Credit Union. We're better, honest.
I love this town. I was born 2 blocks from here. I was raised here, and I went to school here. When I became a lawyer over 20 years ago, there was no doubt where I'd practice. I wanted to make a difference here. That's why I started My Philly Lawyer. I'm Dean Weitzman. If you're ever injured in an accident, I'll stand by you, I'll fight for you, and I'll get you the compensation you deserve. Go to myphillylawyer.com or call us at 215-227-2727 when winning matters most.
In the Huddle is presented by My Philly Lawyer.
Go get 2 first downs.
Change the field position.
You let that combination off, you gotta go.
Left up slot, freeze.
Rock, under orange, ready?
1, 2, 3.
While everyone's stretching, get your eyes on me. 2 weeks from tomorrow's opening day. 2 weeks from tomorrow, we're gonna be in the link playing our first game. 2 weeks. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. There's probably 10 days of work, 10 days of hard work before we play our opening day. That ain't nothing. We're not ready yet. We're simply not ready. 2 weeks from tomorrow. That's it. There's no my bads, there's no redos, nothing. Get that in your head straight.
I've always believed that as a player, as a coach, you have to say to yourself, what do I want to get accomplished today or tomorrow, say? What do I want to get done here? Now, what small thing, what big thing, what are my goals? What I like to do is bring the team up and clearly set forward what I think our focus should be for the day so that we can see if we can attain that. And then at the end, we can talk about that at the end. But clearly outline the expectations.
This is the chance this afternoon to work on execution, footwork, timing, mental assignments, sharp, playing fast, playing quick. Handle it right. Bring them down. We're going field goal. Here we go.
Let's go. Let's have a good practice. T on me, T on 3. 1, 2, 3.
In the Huddle has been brought to you by My Philly Lawyer.
Let's go.
Come on.
Ready? Go.
There is no escaping the difficulties of training camp. The days are long, and the heat is unforgiving. Practices are full of intense moments.
Come on, man.
And high impact. But these stress and duress moments are the ones that build character. And it takes that character to be successful on the football field.
Well, I think, it gives you a great opportunity to get back connected with your guys from the spring. Gives you an opportunity to learn about the kids that are incoming. And probably more importantly, you start to figure out, specifically for us defensively, what our personality is.
It's grueling. It doesn't matter where you are. Camp's rough. It beats down your body, it beats down your mind, but it's really all to get ready for the season, all to get the team ready for the season.
For senior linebacker number 24, Akeem Smith, this time of year is all about perfecting your craft. This is just Smith's second year at linebacker after beginning his Temple career on the offensive side of the ball. Although he's a senior, he knows he still has a lot of football left to learn.
I've taken big strides over the past year. So I won't say I learned a lot, but I want to say I have a lot to learn myself as well because, like I said, I'm still new to it.
He's been a guy that's worked at it a lot to really develop his football knowledge because he'd never played linebacker before. He'd been a running back. And, that whole knowledge base for him has been the challenge, and he's come a long way.
Camp is just a week old, but with the beginning of the season on the horizon, the Owls arrived to Edberg Olsen Hall this morning for the team's first two-a-day practice. The double practices test the endurance and mettle of the players, who use these days to develop the camaraderie that a group of men share in times of turmoil.
That's the big thing you talk about within your own room, positionally, and then obviously as a unit, you want these guys to realize they can count on one another, and it's fun to watch, the most random of people. You see them on the corner going to lunch or whatever it is, and you see them start to galvanize those bonds, which they'll have much longer than their 4 or 5 year career here at Temple.
Ask Addazio is presented by Xfinity Live Philadelphia.
Coach Addazio, Ron Cairns, College of Engineering, Alumni Association Board. What I'd like to know is, what is your most memorable moment so far at Temple University?
My most memorable moment, without a doubt, is when we won our first bowl game in 30 years out in New Mexico playing Wyoming. The thrill of that victory was exhilarating for our team, our program, our university, and the city of Philadelphia.
Ask Addazio has been brought to you by Xfinity Live Philadelphia.
This is a real view of Temple University right now, through the eyes of the Temple community. There are a lot of ways to sum up what we do, but one way to define who we are: Temple Made.
What's better than a pre-owned Toyota? A certified pre-owned Toyota. And at Team Toyota, you won't have any trouble spotting the difference. Browse our inventory of over 200 certified vehicles. Get financing as low as 2.9% for 60 months, a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty, our 3-day, 300-mile money-back guarantee, 2 years of complimentary maintenance, and more. At Team Toyota, you'll never get used, but you will get a great certified pre-owned. Stop in today and you'll be singing, Team Toyota, I'm part of the team.
Getting all fresh, about to go on my prom date.
Well, it's not exactly a prom, but this afternoon is a special one for Temple seniors.
Not that good with suits.
You got the cufflinks in?
We gotta put it.
You got the little bag?
Where did they go?
These go in the cuffs. So, unbutton that. Button the top 4 buttons.
Like this?
See how this is?
Oh.
Ready?
Yep.
Do it.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Each year, the Senior Owls suit up in a different way for their profiles in the annual media guide. Though there are several events to keep the team busy in the offseason, for senior running back number 2 Matt Brown, this trip around the city reminds him that college is almost over.
I thought, like, man, this is my last summer up here at Temple. You know, it's the last time I'm gonna be playing ball in the Temple uniform. That's what really, when I really think about it, it really kind of gets to me. Like, I really love putting on for Temple, you know, playing ball for Temple. So it's the last one, just make it the best.
Just look at me, right?
I have goals of having a high percentage of catching, stuff like that. Being a senior, I want to accomplish some things and go to a bigger bowl game and, you know, win more games, and it's a goal.
While receiver number 17 Darryl Shine's excited to get his season underway, he's not the only one looking forward to seeing the cherry and white in action. And before long, his photo shoot is interrupted by fans sharing their excitement for Temple football.
I want to picture of them. Get me in there.
Today may have been all about the smiles, but the return to camp means it's back to business. Another day at Chodoff Field is another opportunity to improve, and that means something different for each player. For junior defensive tackle number 99 Levi Brown, each rep is one step closer to dominating in the trenches.
Inside run is my favorite drill. It's called 9-on-7. It's 9 guys on offense and 7 guys on defense, and they're just trying to run the football down our throats, and it's our job to stop them. I know the guy in front of me is just trying to knock me back, and I don't allow that to happen.
Hey, let's go now. Hey, hard count situation. Remind them, Levi. Key the ball. Turn and run. Run.
There is a lesson to be learned at every position.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't swing the ball. Work off the tabletop.
But each position's goal remains the same: translate repetition into results.
Eyes, club up, good tackle, right.
I like hitting the bag. I mean, not the bag, the sled. I like hitting the sled and attacking it and going different ways. I mean, I enjoy that pretty much. Take out frustrations.
Inside, it's just pure competition. It's pure just offensive line versus defensive line, and you can't hide.
I love the team periods. You know, we all play this game to play football, but it's really the team drills where you're competing against each other. You really everyone's firing out, you're hitting. You know, the bullets are flying, so to speak.
It's my pleasure to be here, as I mentioned, with our two great coaches to talk about the 4th annual Mayor's Cup game between the Owls of Temple University and the Wildcats of Villanova University.
Now starting for VW of Langhorne, the all-new 2012 Passat. Be the first to test drive the all-new mid-size 2012 Passat at VW of Langhorne. The most class in its class, with dual-zone auto climate control and Bluetooth standard. The power of German engineering and up to 43 miles to the gallon. VW of Langhorne on Business Route 1. Go a few extra yards and save a lot.
The human body is a marvel of intertwined parts. Wouldn't it be nice if your family doctors and specialists were as perfectly connected? At Independence Blue Cross, we're making it happen. Independence Blue Cross, changing the game.
Run, don't walk to Kelly Sports for your back-to-school needs. Opening day is about to kick off, and our selection is a big hit. Our prices are too good to pass up, so get to Kelly Sports and score big. We have all the latest styles from Nike, Adidas, and Under Armour. And we also carry Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts uniforms, as well as a large selection of athletic footwear. Kelly Sports, located at Route 202 and Matlack Street in Westchester.
The Temple Tough Top Play is presented by Kelly Sports.
Last year, however, Coach Addazio won in his Temple debut in impressive fashion and gave the Owls a 2-1 lead in this exciting series. And so we'll see how Coach Talley and the great folks of Villanova respond this year.
We're certainly excited for the contest and looking forward to the game. We have a lot of respect for Villanova. You just heard the series, what's happened here year in and year out, and we just really know we're going to be in the deep end of the pool. We have to come out here as a young team, play as hard as we can possibly play, but this is going to be a great football game, and it's going to be a great football game for the fans and for the city of Philadelphia, of which we're really excited.
The Temple Tough Top Play has been brought to you by Kelly Sports.
It's one grueling month for a simple goal. Arrive at Lincoln Financial Field on August 31st, more prepared than Villanova. Because this game means more than just a tally in the win column, it's a battle for Philadelphia.
Villanova is an inner city rival game. It's good for the city. You know, it's good for Philadelphia. It's good for the sports fans. And, you know, it'll be a battle. And we've just got to be prepared to go win the game in the fourth quarter. I mean, that's what it takes.
This will be my first time really playing against Villanova, so I'm really excited. And it's, you know, of course, it's also the last time we'll be playing them. So I think everyone's real juiced up for the start of the season in that first game.
I don't really like to predict much. I just rather keep it real and just, when the game day comes and pads are going on, they put their pants on the same way we do. So we have to play as hard as we can.
Last year's win gave Temple the 2-1 edge in the Mayor's Cup Series.
He's in the open at the 10, to the 5, touchdown, Junior Bernard Pierce.
As the Link lights up for the final fight for Philly, the rivalry is once more renewed.
Can't believe the season's here already, you know. You work, year-round for the football season. There's so much work that goes into it, and here we are. I tell the players all the time, you got like 12 of these shots here, 12. Everyone's precious. You came here to play the game. You got 12 shots to play the game. You better hang on to every one of them because they get away from you really easy.
Jared's family didn't have much money, but he believed with smart savings and the right plan, he could go to college. We helped him pass with flying colors. Philadelphia Federal Credit Union. Online at betterthanmybank.com.
Glansman Subaru is Philadelphia's premier Subaru dealer. Check out Glansman Subaru for savings on your Subaru, and you'll be sure to drive off in the Subaru that is right for you. With a knowledgeable, no-pressure sales staff committed to 100% customer satisfaction and excellent financing on your Subaru, it's no wonder Glansman Subaru has been Philadelphia's premier Subaru dealer for almost 40 years. Check out our entire inventory at getsubaru.com. Buy smart, drive safe at Glansman Subaru, Route 611 Jenkintown.
Credit card debt could have gotten the best of Michael and Maria, but they believed they could pick themselves up and get back on track. So did we. In good times and bad, count on Philadelphia Federal Credit Union. Online at betterthanmybank.com.
The human body makes complicated maneuvers look deceptively simple. Wouldn't it be nice if your health insurance did too? At Independence Blue Cross, we're making it happen. Independence Blue Cross, changing the game.
One of the most important and overlooked keys to good health is staying hydrated. Your body is nearly 70% water, and when you're dehydrated, your whole body suffers. To make sure you're getting enough water each day, simply divide your weight in half, and that is how many ounces of water you need to drink. So an 160-pound person needs to drink 80 ounces of water a day. For more great health tips like this, visit the IBX Healthy Steps website.
On the next episode of Temple TUFF, behind the scenes with Temple football, a laborious training camp comes to a close. Temple players take a trip to the Jersey Shore to meet some of their most dedicated admirers. And the football season kicks off with a fight for city supremacy.
Temple TUFF, behind the scenes with Temple football, has been brought to you by the Philadelphia Federal Credit Union, the official credit union of Temple University.